Namaste all of you. My name is Dr. Ritu Singh Rajput, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Department of Food and Biotechnology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. In our session, today we will discuss about the cell culture techniques. What is the cell culture technique? It is the essential cell culture involves the distribution of cells in an artificial environment which is composed of the necessary nutrients, ideal temperature, gases, pH, humidity to allow the cells to grow and proliferate. There's two types of, which is in vivo and in vitro. When the study involves living biological entities within the organism, it called in vivo. In vitro is the when the study is conducted using biological entities, cells or tissues that has been isolated from the natural biological environment. For example, tissues or cells isolated from the liver and the kidney cells. Significance of the cells culture is the cell culture is the important technique in a both cellular or the molecular biology, gives that it provides the best platform for studying the normal physiology and biochemistry of the cells. A cell is the basic structural function and biological units of the all living things. In order to the understand an organism or gives tissues, it is the important to the understand how its cells work through the cell culture. This becomes possible especially due to the fact the primary cell resembles the parental cells from the organism tissues. Whatever it is the learn about the cell in the in vitro representative of the what is happening to the organism, and it makes cell culture significantly important to the vaccine development, screening and the diagnosis of the given uh, disease conditions. Given the different types of the cell required different environment of the proliferating, there are some different types of the media used for the culture, such as the serum free media, serum containing media, among others. Once the right requirements have been provided, the cells will be increasing in number and maybe form colonies which can be easily seen and identified by the all requires. That is the purpose of procedure to be understood. Having a good understanding of what is the procedure is meant to achieve, it becomes easier to prepare the culture with the right components. By the understanding what is the procedure is aimed for, the researcher will know whether to prepare selective media or differentiate media. In selective media, it allows specific cells to grow. In a differential media, allowing to the different types of the cells to the grow. In cell culture is a process where the cell, it will be animal or plant cell, are removed from the organism and introduced into a artificial environment with the favorable condition for the growth. This allow for the researcher to study and learn more about the cells. There are major types of the cell culture, which is primary cell culture, secondary cell culture, and the cell line. Here shall be focus about the primary cell culture. There are two types of primary cell culture, which is adherent cells, also referred to as anchor dependent cells. These are types of the cells that require attached for growth. Adherent cells of immobile and obtained from the such as organ as a kidney and the suspension cells. These are the types of the cells that do not require attachment in order to grow. They are therefore also referred to the anchorage independent cells, and includes such cells as a lymphocytes found in a blood system. In primary cell culture, the cell obtained from the such parental tissues, which will be living tissues as the liver and the kidney, are introduced into the suitable media for the growth. Once the cells have been obtained, They can either be cultured as a explants culture, suspension, or the monolayers. In primary cell cultures, the cells must have obtained from the parental living tissues. That is, they are not kind of another cell process. Before the cell are cultured, they are first subjected to the enzymatic treatment for the dissociation. However, has to be minimal amount of the time, avoid damaging of the particular killing cells. Once the single cells are obtained, they are then appropriately cultured in a media to allow them to grow, and they can be divided or reach to the desired numbers. Initially, the culture trends of the heterogeneous in that is the composed of different types of cells obtained from the tissues. Although this can be maintained through the in vitro process, which is cultured in a sustainable media, this would be only be for limited period or time. However, through the transformation process, the primary cell may be used to the long period of the time and changing culture over the time. These cells are referred to the continuous cell lines. There are two major types of culture media, which is the natural media. Natural culture media is composed of the biological fluids that are naturally occurring, and this type of media can be used for the range of the cells. Its biggest disadvantage is that it may lack the exact components required to the given cells, which can be greatly affected reproducibility. And artificial media is also referred to as systematic media. Artificial media to the type of media that is produced by adding such as a nutrient as a vitamin gases. In gases we have to require O2, CO2 and the protein for among others. These organic and the inorganic nutrients are added so as the meet to the specific need of the given cells and thus provide the ideal environment of their growth. On the other hand, culture may be characterized as the selective media and the differential media. In selective media, this is the special type of media that is only allowed for the certain cells to the grow. For instance, blood agar, which is used to isolate Streptococcus moraxella species, can be turned into the selective media by adding antibiotics. And we have talked about differential media. This type of media allow for the differentiate types of the cell microorganism to the grow depending on their metabolism. As mentioned above, different types of synthetic media are prepared in manner that is provide the ideal proliferation environment for the given cell. For this reason, synthetic media can be divided into the four major categories, which is first is the serum containing media. In these types of the media, serum, that means fetal bovine serum, is used as a carrier for the nutrient and growth factor. Among other, the tend to be water insoluble is the serum containing media, and the serum free media is the this type of media is typically produced for the purpose for supporting single cell of the culture, and as such it's provide specified nutrients and other factor required to cell types. In this media, serum is the absent because it presents some disadvantage and can result it into the misinterpretation for the immunological results. Third one is a chemically defined media. Chemically defined media, like name as I suggest, this type of media is composed of the contamination free, pure organic and inorganic ingredients. Constitutes of this type of media are typically produced through the genetic engineering in bacteria and yeast. The fourth one is a protein free media. Protein-free media typically lacking of any types of protein. It is largely used for promote superior growth for the cells as well as protein expression in the addition to the facilitating of the purification of express products. Some of major components of the cell culture medias are nutrients, which is provide for the peptide and amino acid, uh, are the building blocks of the proteins. Carbohydrate for the energy, essential mineral such as the calcium, magnesium, phosphate, iron, among other buffering agents such as acetates, stabilizers, and culture media, vitamins, pH change in indicators such as a phenol red, and cell culture media are used for the proliferation of the cell, which can be identified as a study. As much it can be used for the various purpose, including for the education, diagnosis, treatment of disease, among others. Now we have talked about the cell suspension. In the culture method, cell suspension refer to the types of culture where if you know the name, the cell suspension, that is means suspension some liquid kind of media. In animal cell culture mostly we have to require a liquid kind of media, so we have required the cell suspension in cell culture. Cell suspension refer to the um, types of culture where the cell are suspended in the liquid medium to obtain single cells as a tribal scalus. Small tissues that falls apart of easily is put into the agitated liquid medium, and agitation follows allows to the gases exchange unlike medium breaking it up. This allows to the single cells to the release, which are the transferred to the another fresh medium. Cell suspension culture have big advantage over the stationary one, and give that is the allow for the cells to be uniformly bathed, and moreover it is given to the medium tends to the agitative, and it is allowed for the aeration of the medium providing gases to the cells. Given that the medium in the suspension, it is also become easy to manipulate the content of the culture, like other culture suspension cells has to other controlled conditions proving that the cells with ideal environment for the proliferation, once they reach to the 80% of confluence, it is time to subculture in order to the ensure continuous proper growth. So this is the different types of media and different types of cell suspension. First of all, if we have to done cell culture, we have to start with the media. First, to have the whatever cells is required, we have to add some proper kind of media for the cell culture. After that, we have to wait from the particular time period for the proliferating that cells. After that, we have to see and analyzing and observe of the particular media and particular cells cultures. Then we have analysis how many cells are proliferated. We have to check some viability of particular cells. Their cells are viable or not viable. All things are checked in this particular manner in properly. Cells are viables, that means they are survive in particular media. The media is perfect for this culture. If the cells are not survive, it can be removed, and that means that it's contaminated. So we have isolated the particular cells, and we have to see the particular, and we have to give particular media for these cultures for the growth period, and we have to isolate that cells, and we have to transfer these cells in a particular perfect medium. And for the after growth, for the purification of culture, we have to take subculture, and for the subculture we have isolated the viable cells from the that culture and purify and add into the purified medium. And for the checking of the viability, we have to check from the viability by the particular dyes, which is the black tea dyed, to check the viability of cells. And for the subculture, we have to take a liquid media. And so for this procedure, we have to isolate the particular cells, particular tissues. We can grow these cells easily and viable cells. After that, we have analyzes the observation period, the cells, how many time will be take. So this is all about the cell culture. In this chapter, we have discussed about the cell, significance of the cells, different types of media, different types of cell suspension, what is the medium, different types of media or cell suspension culture. And as an exam point of view, we have talked about, they will be asked what is the cell suspension, what is the cell culture, what is the serum free media, what is the serum media. So those questions will be asked in examination. Thank you so much.